As Christians, we need to guard against the deception of blaming others for the conditions of our lives. For we alone are responsible and accountable for our faith and our salvation. In the earliest day of failure and tragedy in the Garden of Eden, Adam came out of hiding, knowing full well his own guilt and shame. Adam confessed, "We ate from the fruit of the tree that was forbidden, but it was the woman who enticed me." When God said to Eve, "What did you do?" she said, "It was the serpent that beguiled me." In that brief time, our first parents had learned the art of laying the blame on someone else. That is one of the great betraying evidences of sin, and we have learned it straight from our first parents. We do not accept the guilt of our sin and inequity. We blame someone else. If you are not the man you ought to be, you are likely to blame your wife, your father. If you are not the young person you ought to be, you can always find blame in your parents. If you are not the wife or husband you ought to be, you may blame your husband or wife, or perhaps even the children. Sin being what it is, we would rather lay the blame on others. We blame, and we blame. That is a massive reason why we are where we are. Proverbs 28 verse 13 teaches us, "Whoever conceals his transgressions will not prosper, but he who confesses and forsakes them will obtain mercy." Ephesians 4 verse 31, "Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and slander be put away from you, along with all malice. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you." So that on the day then we stand before our Father who will judge us, we cannot present others' transgressions as mitigating factors to a just God. For we alone have to enter through that narrow gate. As far as justice is concerned, all injustice towards us, who has transgressed against us, who has hurt us, the Lord said that vengeance is His. The more we try and seek justice by our own arm and strength, we are taking away what belongs to God, because vengeance is His and not yours. So we need to guard against the deception of excuses, of blaming others. You alone, sir, are accountable. And we need to take ownership and rest in the peace and the perfect work of Jesus Christ on the cross. So when we have removed all the clothing, the externalness of our religion, and we are bare and naked before Him, we can still stand. Amen.